It has been entirely too long since I did a planning video. So today I thought I have a lot of travel this year, so let's just do a travel spread, right? That includes all of summer instead of one month at a time. Let's just include all of it, so it'll kind of be like a little journaling thing. So I won't necessarily date them, but let's add in some stickers and the whole thing. So as you already know, this planner is from Luxbook. Shared it many times before. So like I mentioned, I'm gonna do a travel themed summer. I don't know, I haven't thought of it, so we're gonna do it together. My iPad is at 19%, so does it mean that I might have to abandon this? Yep. So we're gonna start off by adding a little June in, even though my travel was actually started in May. Let's just add June. This is the graduation collection, so I'm just pulling that up here. And I think all of these colors are actually going to play well together. So I could do May 26th through June 3rd, because that's when I went on vacation. So I think that would be pretty sweet. And again, the May and June are from my graduation collection. That's too far up. Now let's bring in some text. So I know that some people like to take the text box and then resize it, but I don't know. Like, I like just resizing it with the lasso tool. Just makes it easier to get the size I want, because sometimes that thing be acting all the way up. So we're gonna do that, and then maybe add the same thing over here to kind of mirror each other. Now I did May. I'm gonna do this real quick. Oops. May 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's perfect, because that's exactly what I did. I love it. So now I don't actually have a San Francisco sticker, but you know me, I will be making one, so we're gonna leave that as is for right now. This might need a little more text because the space is open, unless I figure something out for that. I don't know. Let's go into our travel stickers now, and let's do so I'm basically telling a story, if you haven't already guessed. No, that color doesn't match. I'm basically telling a story of all my travels this summer. No, that's the wrong one. What the? So, I kind of like that behind the words. What do you think? I like that. I was gonna do that here, but I kind of dig the way that looks. Okay, so let's do summer. But see, I still kind of wanted to, unless I do this. I also kind of wanted to add the word explore somewhere. Journey. No, I don't have the word explore somewhere, don't I? Let's see, journey. You know, something like that, like start with one and with the other. Maybe I'll put something in the background, kind of like what I did for this. But again, my battery's dying, so even if I have to come back, you will see the finished product. Don't you worry, okay? All right, so let's do a little text situation. So I know a lot of people, like, they tend to do these plans with me, and they usually talk, but for some reason, possibly have ADD and I didn't even realize it. I can't do it. I can't focus on what I'm focusing on if I'm talking, you know? I don't know. You're like, what? Yeah, exactly. Same girl. Like, people start talking about their plans and all of that. So if you watched my previous video, I gave some packing tips because I was packing for California, which is what that is. And then in June, I am going to be in New York. So from June to July and then August again. So I want to try to make sure I fit all 4 months on here. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So let's go to July. Probably right here in the center, I think would be cool. Since New York is not going to be much of a summer vacation, I kind of just want to journal around the things I've done. I'm not really going to put it. So I'm going to put July right in the center and then finish up with August. Or no, I think I should put July up here. I just want it to have its own box because that's what I want. Okay, July up there, and then let me grab my August sticker. I just finished making my August sticker. Which I think is, I want it to be by itself too. Well, maybe I don't. Okay, maybe. All right, I'm back, which to you probably don't even care because you probably didn't realize that I was even gone. But my battery died, blah, blah, blah. Charged up my phone just a little bit just to continue on with this travel. So as I was thinking about what to do with my little time off there from charging, I was thinking of adding some vintage inspired things to it. I haven't actually created those things yet. I would have to take some time to do that. So follow me on Instagram at Khloé George Designs to see the final thing. Because like I said, I'm gonna add some like vintage elements to this, I think. Because for a few reasons. One, I love these vintage suitcases, and I thought they would go perfect with like a vintage theme for travel. That's just my thought process. Now I gotta figure out where's homie gonna go, you know? So let's crop it out just a little bit. And even though it's cropped out enough, sometimes when you crop it out even more, when you lasso, it doesn't connect to something else. So I always like to do that. So I'm of the person that doesn't like to put things necessarily in boxes, although maybe. I think I'm gonna put that in the corner and then add my little suitcase here. Whoa. And nothing else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add nothing else. Just gonna keep that there. This needs to go in the front, so of course we know that we have to cut it and then paste it back, which is something that Goodnotes needs to update. They need to have a layering option, like center back, kind of like you know, different editing programs, because that cutting and pasting is just so stupid to me. Okay, let me see if I can get this more in frame. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take some of this text, maybe this one's smaller. So now what I have here is an opportunity to kind of journal my whole experience. And once I'm there and traveling, obviously this one already passed, this May to June already passed, but like my other summer adventures, I think would be just such a cool way to get it, to kind of document it and kind of journal in little spots. So if you're traveling a lot this summer, I suggest you doing it. It's kind of like keeping a travel journal, you know? Keeping a little travel journal and just... Nah, this is not a... See, I like that there. Let's see. I like stuff. Here's another thing. Don't necessarily have to fill in all of these spaces. Sometimes you can literally just leave it white. It's called negative space. Just let it live on its own. It doesn't have to have tons of text or whatever. It's just something that I've always done in order to make my spreads look a little better. I don't like the clutterness look of stuff. Like for me, text next to text is a little too much, but this one kind of works. I think I'm just gonna cut out some words. Like I said, I think I'm gonna add some like travel elements, vintage something, I don't know. Now I do want to put this other suitcase here on this other page. Let's put this guy. Let's crop a little bit of that negative space out. Like I have a suitcase on this corner, so I don't want to have another suitcase on the bottom of that corner. So I think I'm just gonna put it up here because I actually do want to bring in girls trip here because this is where we are going on a girls trip. I think maybe there. And you see, like for me, she's gonna need some kind of background. Well, she doesn't need background, but I want to put one. So let's do this. I don't particularly care for that one. I kind of really like this pink one to kind of tie in with the first page. So let's bring this one in. Do something like that. So it's coming out kind of like the corner. And then maybe a little bit of text. Maybe I can write, it says girls trip, but maybe I can write a little bit of text about who I'm going with here. I think that would be really cute. Let's make this smaller. So I'm going on a cruise with my New York best friends. If you don't know, I'm from New York, but I live in Florida. So every year we try to connect. I've known them since I was 5. So every year we try to connect on a trip of some sort. And this year's, we were supposed to go to Paris, but decided instead to end up going on a cruise. That's something that they've never been. And I've been on cruises, but never a 7 to 8 day cruise. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we're gonna do, so I'm gonna be doing that this year. So I'll just document on that page like who I'm going with, you know, just a little bit about the trip, about who I'm going with, and then a little bit about the cruise. Which reminds me, let's add in the cruising. So maybe I could add that to that, or up here, or up here, I don't know, somewhere. We could do something like that. I want to bring in one of these travel quotes. This one specifically because we're going to 2 different countries. So I want to see where this fits in. This might explain what we're doing and then give August his own moment over here since it's a longer word. I think that looks cute. All right, so let's see what else we can bring in here. If you buy these stickers, this is up here, but this is not a sticker. The sticker is right here, just so you are aware. What you want to do, this other suitcase. I mean, this is just a suitcase, fantastical. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do, I already did a spread with this, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna do it again because I can. And I think that will take up this space as well at the bottom. because on this cruise we're going to be hitting up some tropicalness. And then I'm going to add this little butterfly somewhere. Oh my god, I think that is so cute. I think that is so cute. Let me shut up because I have all this other stuff to go. Still don't know what I'm doing. I would love to put on a mission to see the world, but I might, because it's on one long thing, might have to break it up. Yo, yep. I like that. Do you like that? Do you like that? So of course with any of these stickers you can obviously cut them like that. You know, you don't have to use it as is. For example, I just did out of office, but this actually was together and I just cut it down to size. So it's the same thing. I don't even think I showed my April. This was the last time I planned in here. May I did nothing. June I kind of did this. This is on my Instagram as well. As you can see, oh, let me add the hat back in there. Yes, thank you for the idea, ma'am. This is to myself. Yes, let's add the hat. Let's add the hat back in because I thought that was a cute touch. You know how you always hanging your hat on your suitcase? Yes, I like that. Okay, back to this. On a mission to see the world. Let's bring in a little background for that. Yeah, you can pull, what you can do is pull backgrounds and things from other kits that I've shared, or if anyone else has some, to kind of, you know, work with your layers. You don't always have to use one specific kit to achieve everything you need, you know. So you can work with other people's things as much as you can. Kind of want to do something like that. And of course I have to cut this and paste it. And also I am working on, coming soon, I'm working on, I don't know if I like the gray actually, I'm working on creating a kind of sticker booklet that you can add all of your stickers to from whatever shop. It doesn't matter if it's mine, it doesn't matter. It's just for you to have it in one spot, which I think will create some kind of, what I think it'll help. I think it'll help with knowing where all of your stickers are and make you plan just a little bit better. Just my opinion. But I think it will. I think it'll help. All right, so what I'm gonna do next, which I'm gonna probably speed this part of the video up because it's pretty boring to see me copy and paste this whole thing over and over again. I'm just gonna copy all the text in the boxes that I want them in. Alright, so I think I kind of got where I want text. Now, this can definitely change. The style can definitely change. What I add to it can definitely change. But so far, I think we're gonna go with that. Now I need to figure out what's gonna go here, here, here. This one I have only 3 empty spaces, and then I can either write text or do something in that section. I think I'm gonna add a quote here. I think let's do this one. Maybe here. And of course I can always cut it. Boom. So I have my quotes. Traveling leaves you speechless, then turns into a storyteller. Again, I could do like a little background if I wanted, some kind of, you know, background thing. But for now, you know what? Let's open up my April. What the heck is it called? Rebirth? Spring Rebirth. Let me see what they got going on as far as background colors. Got a green one. Let's see if that's gonna work. So with the organizer, you're actually gonna be able to put all those little background things in one spot instead of like, what collection was that one in? I want you to be able to put all those little background things in one spot. Or I have a book of quotes, so obviously that's easy. Your book of quotes is everything that's just a quote, but then like your images, and separate them by spring. Like you can even, I'm gonna have a spot where at the top you can write who the collection belongs to. Like you can do Luxe Book, and then you can write all Luxe Book, and then in that page include all of your Luxe Book, Christmas, Faith, etc. All of your Chloe George, Christmas, Easter, whatever. You get it. So because, and the reason why I do it, I always do things that I need myself. Sometimes people ask me for stuff and it's requested, but a lot of the times it's something that I'm looking for that I haven't found. I can easily keep them in folders. But as you can see, even going through this folder, I'm like, okay, which one was it? What was the name of it? It's a lot to remember. So I want to create, I'm taking some time, but I want to create that. That was not what I was opening. I want to create that product for us. Okay. All right. What did I just copy? Oh, something green. So I was going to do and see if I liked green on this page, which your pages could be sisters, not twins. You know, they don't all have to look the same. As long as you kind of have the same vibe, you know. So let's put that back up. Let's crop this just a little more. I don't need all this empty space. And I make these little things 2 ways. Well, not really 2 ways. One way is Procreate, and that's why this actual thing is actually a lot darker. So are these, but because for me I use them on the background, I like to make them lighter. So if it was darker, you wouldn't be able to see the words. So that's why I do that. Take them into Procreate and use the lightening tool. Don't ask me what the name of these things is. I'm still very much learning Procreate, but whatever that tool is, I use a shader and it just makes it lighter, because again, this thing would have been really dark if I didn't, and then you wouldn't be able to see what you place on top of it, and I just don't like that. So yeah, let's see. There's something else here that I wanted to showcase, and that is a drink. Now, which drink? I think I'm gonna do this one. Let's put this on the cruising side. And let's give it its own moment. It already has kind of a background, so I don't need to add too much to it. And I think that's cute. See? So now that I have that there, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna put here. I just don't know. I do want to add these sunglasses in somewhere. Let's move you down. Let's move you down. And then have the... So in this side I have these sunglasses, and in this one I have the little butterfly, and I think that's cute. Again, I have 2 more spaces. I'm just trying to think what I want. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some text in here. Just kind of do that. This would actually probably be like a little quote, or I don't know, maybe a song lyric. Now we have this one and this one. This one and this one. Wanderlust. No, that's not what I want to travel, explore. This could be, even though this is text, I think it's still cute to be its own thing. I do want to add my little sneaker because I think it's so cute. No rhyme or reason, and it truly is no rhyme or reason to this particular image. I just thought it was so cute. So I'm gonna just cut it out a little bit. That can have its own little moment. And then again, what this I like, it could stay as empty as I want to be. I could also write more. This is another one that's empty. I've done, let me see how many suitcases. I got one, I got another. I don't want another suitcase. I did the hat already. Maybe, oh, let me do this packing list. I think I'm going to put this little thing right in the middle of nowhere. It's a packing list. I'm gonna show you what it looks like in a minute. Okay, so it's a packing list. You literally can go ahead and write on it, but it's in the image of a suitcase. So I think that was pretty cool there. That looks pretty cool there. Let's bring this guy down a little bit. Okay, maybe not. And this one is sharing a little bit of that background for the ladies and the drink. All right, we got that one figured out. We still don't have that, and then we still don't have whatever's gonna go in here. So let's go back to this. I think I said I wanted to add this lady. She does have a suitcase, with her, but she's just too cute to not be included in our adventure. Let's make this just a little bit smaller. When you're going through this creative process too, you can't really explain what you're doing, because you're the only one that has an eye for whatever it is that you're envisioning. So I can't really sit here and say, oh, I'm putting this here because I don't know, it just, to me visually, it looks good there. I don't know. And then our last place is this guy. I'm gonna add explore to this page only because, you know, feet, explore, you know, you get it? Okay, you get it. I think that's cute. So it's not just all by itself. Okay, and then again, let's finish that off. What we're gonna do? We're not gonna put any more suitcases. Maybe we can do this out of office, because let's be honest, that's where I'll be, out of office. And she can kind of take up 2 spaces, and she does have a shadow, which if you notice on some of my work, I add shadows to it to give it a little dimension. I am an interior designer, and so I see things like dimension and texture and all of that, so you'll see a lot of that when I'm creating stickers. And now I got the final project, and I love it. Will I change this up a little bit and add that vintage imaging? Maybe. But to be honest, right now it looks so simple, it looks so cute, and this is going to be my travel journal. So imagine me sitting on the plane. Well, this, you know, obviously it's already happened, but imagine me sitting on the plane for my June travel and just writing about it while everyone's staring at me wondering what the heck I'm doing, and like having my little packing list here. I'm obsessed. So if you like it, please give it a big thumbs up. I'm gonna try to start creating more of these plan with me's, not necessarily month to month, because you know I'm a Notion planner, I'm a reminders planner, I'm a that type of digital. I'm gonna try to incorporate creative planning. How about that? Creative journaling like this that we can do together. Well, not together, but you know. I'm also going to drop this in our Geneva community chat. I'm gonna drop the images so that if you want to get inspired, you can go ahead and do so. My sticker collection, the travel collection, will be out soon. I don't have a date. By the time this is up on the channel, it's going to be out, available for purchase, and it's called Travel Collection .2, and I'll have it featured at the top if you want any of the stickers. So again, this one came from another collection, but you can just make a text for May if that's how you want to. If you want to do it just like me, this is in the graduation collection. So I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy that I got to share again my planning, my creative planning, my creative journaling. Yeah, let's call it creative journaling. I'm so glad that I got to share that with you guys, and I will see you again on Tuesday for another video. Bye.